Yeah. What's motherfucking going on? What's going on?
What Packer fan in Vegas? What is good?
What's going on, Big Nate, man? Week four, man. Week four of
Well,
the
we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to talk about, man. This is week four with the podcast, man. Yeah, once we get to our first 10, that's a little milestone right there. But yeah, man, we here, y'all. We made it an early one today. Remember, stay tuned. 5 o'clock, normally Pacific time. We will be going live. If not, 7 p.m. is the alternate time. So how you doing, Nate? Man, what's going on? What's been going on during the week?
Well, you know what? You already know. I've been at work every day. Finally, my daughter took her first few steps 2 days ago, and family time, taking a day off today. So, what's good with you, though, brother?
Shit, man, fucking long work week. Like I say, I'll be thankful for these weekend days off now. That's the big thing, man, to be able to devote this time towards the podcast and shit like that. Because if anything, if I can't make it during the week, which I'd be tired as shit, if I don't make it during the week, then I'm able to, keep this shit going, man. Like we plan on doing, but first of all, what's up, Zane? What's up, Patrice? What's up with y'all in the comment section? First
What
of
up?
all,
What up? What up?
want to say what's up to the wife, the kids, and shit. They Luna running around and everybody, your family too. Everybody over there, little Nate, the
Yeah,
daughters,
for
the
sure.
wife, and everything. And man, we went through a heartbreaker last week. Um, what we always gonna do, y'all. We gonna kind of hit off a little bit about the game the prior week. Just let you know our thoughts and everything on that game before we get into tomorrow's game against the Saints. But yeah, man, it was a fucking winnable game. Like I said, prior to this, what we said during that stream, well, before we ended that off, I was like, man, it's no way we can give these guys shit. The way they played in the fourth quarter, man, that ain't even a top 10 defense. And it's starting to irk me, man, because we're shooting ourselves in the fucking foot too much. Where and it was the same issue with the prior quarterback. It's like we had enough chances to pull out victories, no matter what the score was. If we was up, we should be able to, make sure we walk out there with a victory. And it was just a letdown, man. I just felt like we had that game, especially it was a road game, and to go up a game in a division would have been big and shit, But that's the way it is, man. It's the NFL, and like I told y'all, I don't give a fuck what team it is. Keep giving them chances and watch what they do. So I don't know. I mean, I ain't gonna dwell too much on that fucking game, Nate. It was irritating, man. I just felt like we shot ourselves in the foot. What you think about that, man?
Honestly, yeah, we shot ourselves in the foot, and honestly, we did not get the results that we thought we were gonna get. But at the end of the day, a loss is a loss, and it is what it is. You have to move on from it. But the Green Bay Packers were up throughout the whole fucking game. And at the fourth quarter, that's when everything fell apart. And it's disappointing to see these kind of games because it can come and hunt you at the end when you're trying to make the playoffs, when you're trying to get a push. This might be a rematch in the playoffs. You never know. So let's just keep that in mind. You never know. It depends on what seed the Green Bay Packers fall to if they are able to make the playoffs this year. But
All right.
disappointing loss, but we do what we can do is just stay positive and move on to the Saints.
Yeah, that's all we can do, man. And one thing with Matt LaFleur is he's a guy that doesn't lose back to back games. He kind of, you got to erase the chalkboard and see what worked, what got you the lead, what can you capitalize off and everything. So I mean, it is what it is, man. He's still a young quarterback. I'm not going to put too much on Jordan. There were plenty plays that he missed. Wide open fucking Dobbs, which would have changed the game. And I just need him to slow down, man. Stop rushing. Stop. Um, you don't have to force anything, man. A lot of shit is out there for you to take, man, and just remember that, bro. Don't be fucking just trying to force shit. If you watch those plays, Nate, he tried to force the ball to what was that? Who was that? Reed or somebody was in the corner and he had fucking Dobbs wide open. But like I said, we move on from that. We're not gonna dwell on that. It was a loss, very winnable game. So, Jordan got to go through shit like that. That's the only way you evolve. That's the only way you correct wrongs and know what you did wrong. And I'm guaranteeing I heard him in his interview saying, he left a lot of plays out there, and that's all we can do. We could see if he evolves from that, and that's all you can do. That's all you could trust a quarterback to do. The quarterbacks who learn and not to make those mistakes again, man. So man, y'all know what time it is, man. We finna get into these motherfucking questions. If you new to this, me and Nate, we went the first episode, we went 5. Now we're gonna kind of go 2, so that way we can get over into other segments and definitely be able to interact with you guys too. Let me see. Episode 3, I went first. Nate went. It's on Nate. It's on Nate this week. It's on Nate this week to start off question time. So let's do it.
All right, Vegas. So here we go, brother. How you feel about Joe Barry right now?
Man, how I
That's a
feel
game
about
changer right there.
Mr. Joe, Mr. 0-16, Mr. Fuck. How do I feel about him? I mean, I lost faith in him. Even though the defense picked up last year at the end of the year. In some games, they didn't really shut Detroit down for us to get in the playoffs. But this run defense shit, man, is just, come on, man. It's the last 4. I mean, even more than that, but the last 4 years he's been our coordinator. No, because we had Pedden in 2019, I think, right? Barry was 2020 on up, I think. We got rid of Pedden in 19, I think. But I mean, come on, man. He was a Owens fucking 16 coordinator, man. And it, people saying, "Oh well, it's too early in the season, and you can't do it now," and stuff like that. But you got to get from under a motherfucker like this, man. You got to get it up from up under a coach like this. And the amount of missed tackles was ridiculous. Just no kind of shutting down shit. To me, it's like I said, he overstayed his welcome to me. It's time to move on, bro. It's time to get one of these established defensive. And I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what Matt sees in this guy. Like, what the fuck is he doing? You know what I mean? Like, what does he do that Matt is just like, this my guy? You know what I mean? This my guy. We're gonna keep giving them chances and shit like that. But how many games is that gonna cost you? How many opportunities that's gonna cost you? And teams and shit change every year, so it's like you wasting time, bro. You wasting people prime. You're wasting, and we got a young defense, so our defense is going to keep evolving, getting better and better and better. But I'm saying, like, how much of this shit? But to me, that comes down to Murphy. That comes down to Goo. That comes down to LaFleur. And when you got such an offensive minded fucking coach, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got nobody in there hard nose. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nobody in there hard nose to get this defense where it could be and where it should be. You got too many big bodies in the middle. You got fucking Wyatt. You got fucking Clark. You know what I mean? It's like what the fuck is going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, um, I don't know what he could do to change what he's been doing. But it don't work, bro. It don't work. So for me, Barry, he like I said, he overstayed his welcome, man. I wouldn't, you know, uh, be mad or anything if we were willing to make a coaching change. But it's like, damn, when you start a season with somebody and they have one bad game, you just that's like, come on, bro. It's the fucking Falcons. You know what I mean? What the fuck we gonna do against a Bills or somebody like that? So I don't know, man. I just feel like he's overstayed his welcome, bro, and he needs to go, bro. He needs to go. And if they keep him this year and we don't make the playoffs, he'll be a big part of that. He'll be one of the main reasons because again, I believe we'll score enough points to beat teams. But how many points are we gonna give up to teams to lose? You know what I'm saying? So we got to look at the losses and how the defensive plays. If the offense is producing and the defense is just keeping them in the game, keeping them around, I don't like that, bro. So he got to go. Time to go.
I'm with you, Vegas. I feel the same way. Me personally, like you said, I think that Joe Barry overwhelmed his state. 2 weeks ago, when the Green Bay Packers adjusted on halftime versus the fucking Bears, then I thought, okay, we finally gonna see a different Joe Barry. Now he's starting to see, hey, if this doesn't work, let's change it up. Let's fucking adjust what we need to do, and let's put this damn fucking team away. And that's what they did 2 weeks ago. Last week, we did not see any adjustment. It was fucking terrible. For some of you guys that watched my video and whatnot, it's time for Joe Barry to fucking get fired. I don't know why Matt LaFleur decided to retain this fucking idiot. But Joe Barry is not working in Green Bay. It's not working out. The Green Bay Packers, like I said a few weeks ago, we starting to see that the Green Bay Packers offense, they're going to start putting up points. The defense is going to take care of business to get these fuckers out of the fucking, get 3 and out and get the fucking offense back and try to get some more points. We cannot see now the offense trying to fucking bail out the fucking defense. It's not going to, this team is not going to be balanced if the offense cannot score and the defense cannot fucking get out of the damn fucking field. So I feel that Joe Barry, it's time for you to go. Simple as that. It's because if we do not make the playoffs, he's going to be the reason why. He's going to be part of the reason why to put the blame on Joe Barry. So that's my take.
Yeah, you're right, man. Like I said, man, if we don't make a Super Bowl under Matt LaFleur, is because he just puts up with certain shit, and it gets to the point where it's like, man, come on, bro, like you gotta fucking do what you gotta do, man, because you're wasting rosters, bro. You're wasting talent, bro, and top to bottom, this is a lot of talent, bro. I mean, this young talent though, but I'm saying since 2019 when everything got switched around and everything, you know what I mean? It's like it's a lot of fucking talent on that field, bro. We've been wasting and losing because how you can't keep teams together forever, so you got to capitalize on the opportunities that's presented. So okay. But me and Nate, we on this, man, getting the fuck out the door and master down what scheme is going to help these players make tackles in the open field. That's just comes down to practice and that's on them. I mean, you got to help them too, defense. So it ain't just on him; it's the players too. Y'all got to help him out too. You know what I mean? He dropping interceptions and shit like that, and missing tackles and shit. Not going to help his cause. So, you're right about that, Master Time. Really, no scheme to help players not capitalize on plays they need to. So, all right, let's get into my question. So, Nate, do you have any game day traditions or rituals when watching the Packers play?
Damn, because that's a good one right there. You know what? No, I don't, but I do get up, try to sport my motherfucking, Green Bay Packers jersey and try, as you already see my little area of my office up here, I get to fucking straighten things up and trying to get ready for game time, get my beer ready if I got alcohol and whatnot. But eventually, later down the line, I might just come out with something, some type of tradition, you know what I'm saying? And maybe some people look at it as good luck. Some people just as something that, to get fucking pumped up, fire up. So no, I don't, but I would love to eventually in the past. And if I do, I'm gonna probably just fucking do a short or make a video out of it. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, far as me, um, I don't know. I used to wear one of my Packers hats and shit, and I used to be like, superstitious as a motherfucker. I think everybody got their own superstitions. Um, everybody got their own superstitions and things they do, and I like to see certain ones and shit. I seen one dude like he only drinks out a certain cup, or you know, they wear a certain shirt, or if they don't wash the shirt, if they wash the shirt, then we lose. If they don't wash the shirt, they don't lose. Um, it's funny, I mean, I think a lot of Packers fans feel that way. Like, oh, if I didn't fucking get up and go get me something to drink, or if my chair was upright, or we all feel like we got an effect on the game. So it's funny to see different rituals with people and things, traditions they do. Um, I always try to watch games like downstairs. My wife feel like she don't want to watch the game with me because she jinxes us and stuff like that. It's kind of funny, like people have those type of things, which is funny, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. So we're gonna pass it over to Nate, man.
Nah, I feel you on that. Maybe I should start wearing my Chucky masks more often. You never know. So my
Watching the whole
question,
game with the Chucky, watching the whole
now
game with
my
the Chucky mask on and shit.
now my fucking suffocating there. So my second, so my second question to you, Vegas: if you were the Packers coach and you were able to bring one ex-player for the Green Bay Packers to fill in a coaching position, which one will you use, or which ex-player will you bring for what coaching position?
Ex-player for a coaching position. Now I heard Leroy Butler got promoted in the organization, which is a good thing. And one thing I look at like with the 2010 team was like Kevin Green. Kevin Green working with linebackers, and they don't to me they don't have to be Packers. They do not have to be Packers. They don't have to be a Packer. If you can get ex players to coach up positions, I think that's a plus. Because they know. I mean, I don't think it works out all the time, but Jordy. Jordy is a name, a wide receiver coach. Um, Leroy again, with these safeties and shit like that. If you can do that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're looking at the success that Dion is having in coaching. I know they lost today. I think as smashed by Oregon, which I kind of figured would happen because, you start going up against these powerhouse teams and they get to showing you how I really go in the NCAA. But I just think that certain players and certain people, they're able to add. something that players relate to. Because they look at motherfucker. Oh, you didn't play ball. You didn't play ball, so they feel like that even with analysts. Like, how can you talk about some shit you ain't play? How you understand what I do on the field and you don't play? It was like it was super crazy when who the fuck was that? Was that Jalen Rose and Skip Bayless and shit? And he tried to like tell him about basketball. You're like, motherfucker, didn't you score like 1 point some play 1 point something points and shit? So players relate to players, and I don't know many who have become coaches and had success. Some can, some, for me, it'd be better for them to be at position, to teach positions. But like I said, it don't have to be Packers, man. But I think a lot of Hall of Famers, just not coming in the locker room and giving advice, but working one on one with people and stuff like that, and but that's on players around players soaking up what players do. Rashawn Gary gave an excellent quote. He said, "Watch how the veterans prepare this week off a loss. Watch how they prepare. Watch how they get ready. Watch how they handle a loss. And that is something that these younger cats need to do. You need to look at players around you, veterans. We don't really have a veteran receiver, but I think like we have more mature kind of receivers. Jordan was able to see how Rodgers prepares through weeks, and he came out. He looked prepared Sunday. He looks prepared. So it's soaking up. It's soaking up what's around you. You have enough veterans in the locker room to prepare you, and that's one thing. But that's a good point, Nate. I think more teams should instill ex players that want to coach, players that were successful at their position, using them to guide and coach and mentor younger players, man, because I think that can help them not only get the get confidence, but hone a skill set better. So yeah, that's one thing I believe in, and I think would help this team gradually.
No, that's a good choice. You can't go wrong with Jordy Nelson. That's a great choice, Vegas. And yeah, it doesn't have to be Packer ex players, but me personally, I would say Ray Lewis because I think he was a great linebacker. But I'm a defense type of person, so I'm gonna go with defense. And if I can bring somebody, it will be Charles Woodson. That white hair, brother, that says wisdom. This guy, he had a successful NFL career, not only with the Raiders, but with the Green Bay Packers as well. I think that bringing in Charles Woodson to teach these young corners, safeties, for example, what about Eric Stokes? I know he was injured and whatnot, and he's trying to make his comeback. But I think that will help not only Eric Stokes, but Jair Alexander, even though Jair's been in the league for already, 4 years? Correct me if I'm wrong, about 4 years. Just because you've been a veteran doesn't mean that it's never too late to learn something new from another veteran. So, but I think that these fucking Packers defense is young. We got a lot of leadership in that fucking defense, but I think Charles Woodson will be a game changer for the Green Bay Packers defense. If I was a coach and I was able to bring him and implement him into our scheme to see, and like you said, Vegas, it will always work if you were to start bringing in ex players instead of trying to get somebody that, well, you never play football, so how the fuck are you gonna know? You're just gonna go by the book or by the scheme that you are teaching. That's my take on that, Vegas.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, I know Leroy he was brought in for something. I don't know what he let me see. I could probably look that up real quick. What he was promoted. Let me see real quick. We're gonna do that.
Yeah, we know that Leroy's been with the organization. He's always at the draft.
Yeah, he was he's always in the community, you know. Let me see
And
if
that's what
they
the Green Bay
can.
Packers need. That kind of leadership out there for the front office.
Okay, so he's Leroy is on the board of directors now.
Oh, okay.
Um, so I don't know what that actually. Let me see. I don't know. I don't really see what that can do, but you know, um, you know, uh, I'm guessing it can help with saying something here with like their profit, um, because they're like not their net profit is like down, so they're trying to instill more people in the behind the scenes to, um, you know, get everything going and shit like that. I mean, like I said, it's just gonna come from top to bottom, man. A lot of shit got to change in Green Bay, man, and I think we're getting out of the norm with things we're doing, but it's like, come on, man, like let's get this shit going, man. So I don't know, man. Let's get back to these questions though. Let's see. So, Nate, how do you think the team has evolved over the years, both on and off the field, good and bad?
Damn, Vegas. Well, we have seen the ugly and we have seen the good, but I think that this team has evolved good throughout the fucking years. I feel that the Green Bay Packers have drafted a lot of good fucking players throughout the years. You have seen that the Green Bay Packers have only had two quarterbacks in the last 30 fucking years. And finally, we got a new quarterback, which we might think is he the next great quarterback for the next 10, 15 years? We don't know that. But I think that the Green Bay Packers have done a great job as a team, especially with all this history. And we're going back to 1909, 1919, when the Green Bay Packers started. There's been a lot of fucking great fucking players in the Hall of Fame from that era, 10 years from now and 20 years ago. So I think that the Green Bay Packers as a team are one of the greatest organizations because they do not allow players, disruptive players like, let's for example, Antonio Brown. They don't allow those kind of players come to a fucking team when they focus about championships, Super Bowls, and so much history. So I think the Packers have evolved in a good way. In a bad way, we have had, I guess, a lot of fucking letdowns with some of these losses, some of these players that have done stupid plays that have cost us playoffs or fucking games.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's crazy. How many years were wasted? How many opportunities wasted? But I mean, evolving. You evolve with, again, the coaches, the owner is what, if the owner is what, you gotta evolve. You gotta evolve with the times. You know, the coach. Matt, say what you want about his time management and calls when he need to, but he does some great things. He calls up some great plays, and then he it's some bonehead shit he do too. It's some shit where it's like, what the fuck, bro? Why couldn't we go for it? Why are we kicking it? Why aren't we going for kicking the field goal like last week? Why the fuck are we taking? Why the fuck we ain't trying? Why not just try? Have faith. Um, but I just feel like the evolution of still staying relevant. Um, a lot of people easily had us 0-2 A lot of people, at one point last week, like I said, I was like, shit, this is the way they're playing, the way they're putting their foot on motherfucking Atlanta neck. They look like a 10-win team, 10-11-win team, and then boom, you can sink. So I think it's just evolving with the times, evolving with the NFL. I think that they have we schematically we are up there with any team, but it's just like certain things, I think the defense is just behind the times, especially with this shit Barry be doing. It's fucking crazy, man. And not sticking with what the fuck is working. I've seen that shit for the last 4 years. Like, what we do right, we go away from, and we just haven't been able to put fucking teams away, So they gotta come down to the coaches and everything, what they're doing, man. It's just I wish, we're a little more cutthroat and just fucking stomp teams to the floor and quit getting away from what works, man, in Green Bay and with this team. Every year is different, every team is different, and you got to evolve, and I just feel like we haven't evolved enough where we could be. And like I said, I mean, it's just I don't know, man. I just this team should be so much more dominant than what they be, So it is what it is, man. That I'm gonna pass over back over to you. Get this last one going.
All right, Vegas. We know we all been through losses, good moments, bad moments, times where we fucking screaming our lungs out, cussing at the TV, you name it. Have you ever, Vegas, questioned your loyalty for the Green Bay Packers?
No.
Through the good and bad.
No, I can't question my loyalty. Because when we went through so many fun, it's the only team I know how to root for. It's the only team I know how to root for. I can't clap, and only thing I can clap for is when teams I don't like get their ass whooped. But when it comes down to football, when it comes down to sports, this team is where all my emotions is at. Is all my energy, time. Invested so much time, money, in this team, and I can't turn my back on the team because once they become successful, then it don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I've been a fan of this team all my life, bro. Like I said, I'm from Wisconsin. That's all I think it's Packers, Brewers. I'm going to say Brewers to me get more love in Milwaukee when they're successful than the Bucks do. Even though Milwaukee hasn't touched a World Series, lost today, motherfuckers. Watched that game earlier. Should have beat the Marlins, but clinched the playoff spot too if they would have won today. But I think you go around Milwaukee, the Bucks getting Giannis and everything that kind of made people come back. But we had some great times with the Bucks too. Sam Cassell and everybody, Ray Allen, that run with Glenn Robinson and them. But we ran up against Allen Iverson and the Sixers and shit. So the Packers, like I said, growing up in Wisconsin, knowing that team all my life, win, lose, or draw, no matter who the quarterback was, to see the greatness of Favre, then the transition over to Aaron, it's a lot of respect there for those players and what they did in the moments they gave me. And again, as a player, when they're a player for your team, you have the right to be negative. You have the right to not always agree. You have the right to not always kiss ass, especially when you're not getting results. And results is more than statistics. It's about being a champion. It's about the being. We're people say, well, y'all call yourself Titletown, but you motherfuckers only won 4 Super Bowls. But it's about the history. It's about the history too. No team is more historic in football. The Cowboys might be worth more, but they're not as historic. We were playing teams. Like I said, no, you go back to black and white. You go back all the way to 1919. Man, we were there. You know what I mean? So that history, and just the love of the game, man, the love of football. I love football more than any sport. I like contact sports too. I like UFC. I like boxing. I might glance at soccer, football, whatever they want to call it. I might glance at something like that. But when it comes down to every Sunday, for me, it's a holiday for me. Sunday, Monday, Thursday, whenever this team is on the field, and we demand greatness, bro. We don't. That's why we get the way we get, and it's nothing to take personal. You know what I mean? It's nothing to take personal. And it's still a game. It's still a game. It's still a game. But to some people, it's their life, bro. It's their life. It's what they live and die for, bro. And that's just where I'm at with this team. I never, ever will ever not be a Packers fan. This is the greatest time of the year to me. To watch people ascend, to watch people descend, to watch people turn their backs on us, to watch people, once I start getting older, then I start seeing the behind the scenes things, start really understanding how contracts works, start seeing how personnel and everything is built and shit like that. You know what I mean? You get older, you start, looking at the fine print of a team, but I can't root for nobody else, bro. I can't. It don't make it. It won't fit me. It don't fit me. Even though I live in here in Las Vegas, I'm not rooting for the fucking Raiders. You know what I mean? If they win the Super Bowl, big ups to them. But I'm not gonna bandwagon. I seen a lot of people with this New England shit. They went from New England and they went to Tampa Bay. Now they kind of back. Now they back to reality. Like, okay, he moved on. It's cool to be fans of players, but it's different to be fans of teams. And when you're a fan of a team, it's different because whatever goes on for that, you want the best for that organization. So you're not gonna pick sides because of what a person did, or you're not gonna why would I wish somebody well that moves on from us? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't wish bad on them, but I'm not gonna clap if they make the Super Bowl. Good for them. But that, to me, that's bandwagon. That's not real loyalty, because your loyalty is in the organization that you root for, not the players, because they're interchangeable. You understand? Half of these motherfuckers in the league wouldn't give a fuck. That if Jonathan Taylor right now leaves the Colts and comes to the Packers, you ain't gonna give a fuck about what he did with the Colts. You're gonna be happy he's a Packer. But if you leave under different circumstances that ain't healthy circumstances, you know what I mean? Playing out your contract and leaving, that's different. Demanding and finger blaming, finger pointing, it ain't your fault and all, like, that shit toxic, bro. So I want the best for this organization. Who's the 53 players that's on this organization? Anybody outside that, when they leave, if they leave on terms like Jordy or something like that, that's different. But a player that leaves and because of their demanding or it ain't their fault or they didn't do nothing wrong, like that irks me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you love the team, you with the team. You can't hold on to what you did X amount of years ago, or individual accolades don't mean shit in professional sports. It don't. You don't hang trophy. Like I said, y'all don't hang. You don't hang banners you don't hang banners for divisions and MVPs and defensive player of the years and Pro Bowls and all pros and all that shit. That shit is individual. Teams win Super Bowls. So 53 players, that's why I roll with. And if they get me to the ultimate goal, that's why I roll with. It ain't nothing against that player, but when they move on or when they try to sabotage my team, I can't fuck with them. I got to move on from that. So I appreciate what they did while they were there, but it's time to move on because as an organization, you don't get back to the top, keep dwelling on what you did even the prior year. You know, they had that Super Bowl hangover shit where you see teams not win 3 in a row, like that Super Bowl hangover shit. New year, new day, move on, let it go. Don't take it personal, but you got to move on. That's how teams remain successful, bro. So I'm loyal to this team. I don't know how to talk about other teams. I tried to do that. It's 32 teams. That's a lot of players. That's a lot of. I don't know shit about them, so I don't want to be disrespectful to their fan base. I'm gonna be respectful to mine. And if I got to speak my mind, if I say something that you don't agree about, that's on you. That's on you, bro. Take it up with yourself. But this is a free country. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions on their team. You can be critical of your team. Some people might say, "Oh, Jordan Love is playing like shit." I might say he's doing way better than what I thought he would do. You know what I mean? But that don't make you no less of a fan or none of that. You just want better for your team. You want your team to win, whatever. Woo woo. As long as they come out with a victory, who gives a fuck how many yards they had or touchdowns? This ain't no individual accolade shit. This is about victories and Super Bowls. Period. That's all it's about, bro.
Now I feel you on that, Vegas, and you're right. You know what I'm saying? Especially you being bred in Wisconsin. Now I don't got that. I don't get that. I was born in Cali, but still, a Packer fan. Go ahead,
And
Vegas.
I don't want to interrupt you on that. It don't matter when you became a Packer fan. You're a Packer fan.
Exactly.
It don't make me no better fan than you. TR was born before me, a Packer fan, but it don't make him. We all want the same thing, bro. And that's where the frustration comes in. That's where people are so frustrated. We go at each other next. It's about the future, bro. Fuck the past. Keep living in the past. Keep talking about these 4 Super Bowls. Keep talking about 2010. You know what I mean? That's where everything gonna pass you up, bro. You know what I mean? So it don't make me no better fan than any one of y'all. We all want the same goal. You know what I'm saying? And that's getting number 5. And hopefully number 6 and 7. Hey, look at TR. I don't mean to interrupt you, Nate, but I understand what you're saying, but you're a fan, bro. No matter when you came around, as long as you want the best for this team, which I know you do, we all gonna be celebrating when we do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no worries, Vegas. All good, brother. You know what? And like I was saying, I didn't get the opportunity to get bred in Wisconsin like you, TR. I was born in Cali, born and raised. I've been a Packer fan for 30 fucking years. I have never questioned my loyalty for my team that I like, that I fucking root for fucking each year. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like they should fucking make Green Bay Packers fucking national holiday every year as soon as the season starts. You know what I'm saying? But no, I think that the Green Bay Packers, man, we've been out there for too long. There's so much fucking history. I can never change being from Packer fan to a different fucking fan because, like you said, Vegas, I don't know nothing about these other fucking teams. Yeah, I might know players about, oh yeah, this and this, but that's about it. I got a tattoo I got a tattoo of the Green Bay Packers on the side of my fucking chest. That fucking going nowhere at least for now. It's not going nowhere unless I retouch it or get a different one. But I'm loyal to my team, man. I could never fucking root for another team. I was putting gas in. There was this fucking dude, and he started talking to me about football. He's like, today I'm going for the fucking. I'm rooting for the Niners this year. I look at my mind. I was like, this year, like I wonder who you were fucking rooting last year for. I can never root for one team and then switch up to another team. I just can never do that, man. That's not a real fan. That's just a fucking bandwagon. As soon as the fucking shit hit the fucking fan, you're running because you don't want to. Exactly what the fucking Patriots. As soon as fucking Tom Brady started fucking winning Super Bowls, everybody, oh, fucking Patriots, Patriots here, Patriots fans here. As soon as he went to fucking Tampa Bay, half of that fucking team went to Tampa Bay. I just can never fucking disrespect my motherfucking colors like that. I just can't.
Nah, man, it's like a gang, bro. Blood in, blood out. Goddamn it, you in, you in. You know, and as a Packer fan, I want you to be critical, bro. You can't be no soft fan fucking with me, bro. You can't be soft. You can't let little shit get to you. You can't be soft about this shit. You can't keep dwelling on what some motherfucker did for us and all this other shit. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker did. Did it end up getting us a Lombardi? We got to bring that bitch home, man. Too many people have been getting our shit. You know what I mean? Like, it belongs in Green Bay. That's the only team that can say that that trophy goes home. You understand? So you can't be soft
Right.
about. Yeah, you can't be soft about this shit, bro. You can't be soft about this sport. You know that ends careers and you know these people like they getting millions of dollars off of us, bro, buying merchandise and you know spending time watching them and rooting for them. So we demand the best, bro. We don't. You can't be no soft fan, bro, because I'm critical. You know what I mean? I'm critical. I don't dwell on what a motherfucker did. I'm dwelling on what my team doing. Doers and you know what I mean? We doers. We don't fuck all that, man.
Well,
Fuck all that,
motherfuckers
man.
want to say, like, for example, in training, oh, that was a nice fucking pass. You seen that catch? Fuck that catch. Oh, it looks fucking pretty. Yeah, looking pretty. Like you said, Vegas has not got us nowhere in 13 fucking years.
Nowhere.
I'm gonna
Nowhere.
be critical. If I see the Green Bay Packers are playing like shit, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Yeah. And you know, I'm gonna be honest too. And you know what I mean? When we mad or we drunk, we honest, bro. We honest. We that's what we do, bro. That's why y'all tune into us because we speak truth. You know, I'm not scared to say what other people aren't. I'm not scared to push buttons. I'm not scared to get you out your square. You know what I mean? And if you really a diehard fan, you're gonna listen to me because I want the best for this team, bro. I don't do that, bro. I can't keep talking about, oh, that's what other teams do. They hang their hats on winning divisions, and no, you know, I'm about this team getting to the ultimate prize, bro. That's what I want. You know, y'all can't keep dwelling on what the fuck. You know, we won 4, we won the first one, and yeah, I mean that's cool, you know, but that's the past, bro. We got to keep adding to this historic franchise. That's what we got to do, man. So that was fucking question time, man. Great questions this week, Nate. I know we rambled on a little bit long. I wanted to get to that a little quicker, but man, great questions this week, man.
It's
As
all good,
usual, I
brother.
try to keep hitting you over the head with some different questions, man. So you know, from here we gonna get on back over to Nate, and we gonna talk about what's your swag this week. What's your swag? You know what I mean? Pop a collar. What's your swag, man?
All right, Vegas. You know what time it is. What's your fucking swag? So I'm gonna tell you like this, but I have to fucking drink it up first, motherfuckers, before I can tell you what's your swag. So here we go.
They got a nice cold one, tall one too, tall bottle.
Uh, TR, I need some more beer.
On the real, shit, man, I needed a case last week after what happened.
Oh, shit. I've been wanting to drink this fucker. I was already thirsty as fuck. So here we go. Joe fucking Barry. I think you overwhelcome your fucking stay in Green Bay. It is time for you to move on. Your fucking scheme is not fucking working out. Point blank. It is time for change, and it needs to happen ASAP. If the Green Bay Packers lose another fucking game or two because of your fucking scheme, I guarantee that you'll be sent packing, motherfucker. Packers team, offense and defense. You motherfuckers need to learn how to win with and without starters. There's going to be times where you're not going to have your quarterback. There's going to be time where you're not going to have your running back or some of your wide receivers, and you need to learn how to win with what you got. Otherwise, you ain't going to be able to compete in big games, playoffs, because you're used to having everybody playing at the same time. But that's not the way the game is played. Sometimes you have to lose players. Sometimes you just have to use backups, like the 2010. They got it done with a bunch of backups. So learn how to win with or without starters. Matt LaFleur, here we go again, motherfucker. I guess you didn't fucking get Big Nate's message, so I'm gonna fucking go at it again. You need to learn how to grow a pair of balls, motherfucker. Simple as that. When you came into the fucking league, you had that swag. You fucking were not scared to do shit. It seems you just got soft throughout the fucking years. It is fucking time to show the NFL that you can be a good fucking coach. And it's time for you to show the Green Bay Packer fans that you are better than what other motherfuckers say about you. It seems like your fucking skinny jean got more balls than you, motherfucker. So grow a fucking pair. And it's time for you to fucking bring that motherfucking swag. And with that being said, there's your fucking dagger. Go ahead, Vegas, back at you, brother.
You and them skinny jeans and match. Dude, he is fucking crazy. Yeah, it's a great man. What's your swag this week, man? Man, I love those times letting Nate just go off and shit. She always had me cracking up, Nate. It's just crazy shit to say, man. So y'all know what time it is, man. My segment, man. Laying the motherfucking pack down, man. Time to lay the pack down, man. God damn. It was a long week, man. It was a long motherfucking week of hearing all this bullshit from all these fans at work. You know, I got Bears fans. I work with people from Chicago. I work with people from Minnesota. You know, they said shit, but when I started to let them know about their team and their record and what they going through, they shut the fuck up. But come on, man. Come on, Packers, man. Come on, man. I mean, again, just what's going on with this shit, man? I mean, I have faith that tomorrow will be a different outcome. You know, I feel like, you know, things will be different, you know, but we got a lot of players that's hurt, a lot of players that's questionable. One that's out. We got Elton is out. Bakhtiari is questionable. Rashawn, I don't know. It don't say much, but it's just, you know, what's going on with him. I don't know. Aaron Jones is questionable. Practice though. Van Ness, elbow, wearing a sleeve. Watson, motherfucker, why is you still on the injury report? You fucking 21, 22, 23. What the fuck are you doing? You on the sideline iced out and shit. Big chains and all that shit on. Come on, bro. Get in the fucking game, bro. We need you, bro. You know, but it's putting a microscope on Dobbs. You know, and I told you guys, that's my number one. I mean, but to me, that's my number one. That's my number one. And Reed is fucking making a case. he's making a case to come out of that slot position. You know, Jair's questionable. I think he'll play. I know it's a back issue. He left practice though, so hopefully it was something that just tweaked or whatever. But it's just down to these motherfucking coaches, man. These coaches been getting everybody else ready, man. Rile the troops. These troops they've been playing, bro. They've been playing. They've been doing their motherfucking thing. The O line was fucking doing their thing. I know we got a fucking badass defense to deal with tomorrow. This is Saints defense is not no pushover. I'm more worried about their defense than their offense because they got Derek Carr. Fuck Derek Carr. Last time Derek Carr was in Green Bay though, they was putting on a show for a second. And then, we put our foot on the gas on their motherfucking ass, But it's just, having people ready, man. For New Orleans, Jamal is out. Hate to see that, I don't want no Ash Grish. Let me see. Hill. Not really anybody to really worry about, like, out, the nucleus of their fucking team is there. So their defense is gonna be pretty much 100%. And it's just our coaches, bro. Get these motherfuckers ready, bro. What the fuck going on, bro? Like, I better not see that shit again, bro. I don't give a fuck how young we are. Y'all there, bro, and start realizing what the fuck going on. Put your foot on these motherfuckers' neck, man. LaFleur, stop being a fucking pussy, bro. You could have easily went for a field goal that could have changed the whole game. Stop leaving fucking points on the board, bro. We the best red zone team in the fucking league. Get there, motherfucker. Get to the red zone. We're the best in the league. Number one team in the red zone is the Packers. So help this man out. Jordan is doing enough. I don't want to see another quarterback come in here and do enough, no matter how little or what it is, to get us to victory. And Jordan, get your motherfucking calls right and shit. I don't know I ain't never seen no motherfucking play like that. And you had the quarterback sneak, but your dumb ass, even what's the name, look back at you like, what the fuck was even your center looked back at you like, what the fuck is this, bro? What the fuck did you, And we was wondering why you didn't. So everybody didn't get their motherfucking his first home game. Go home, do your fucking thing, do your thing. It's still an NFC team. You might need a tiebreaker. I what it's looking like is going to be, well, yeah. Tampa Bay is even playing good, so we might, these might be tiebreaker games, bro. If we don't win the division, which I think we will still, but games like this in the NFC, you need to beat these motherfucking teams, bro. You need to beat these teams. Because you never know what a wild card win or loss can what an NFC win or loss can do to you, and especially when you're on the road. But you're at home. Defend the motherfucking house, bruh. You at the house. Don't let anybody come in your house and go in your refrigerator and you know what I mean. Put their feet on your counter, your table, and all that type of shit. Do your fucking thing, man. And that's all I'm gonna say about that, man. Just lay the pack down, man. Like I said, do your fucking jobs tomorrow. I don't want to see no drop interceptions when they hand it to your motherfucking ass. For real. I don't want to see no sloppy bullshit tomorrow, bro. I want to see some motherfucking dogs out there tomorrow making up for what they did last week and what they gave up. Capitalize, man. Forget it. That shit is in the past. Fuck it. Look what's in front of you. A team that's very beatable. This ain't Sean Payton in them. So do your fucking jobs. Handle your fucking business. And we should be tomorrow fucking happy and not fucking pissed off and like, what the fuck? Because we was in shock. I was in fucking shock. So do your fucking jobs. And that was me laying the motherfucking pack down, man. So, I'm going to give y'all a chance to come on in here, man. If y'all want any other people want to come in and come in and join this, man. And, just anything else you got to add, Nate? I don't know if you want to jump in and
Well, real quick, that was fucking Vegas laying down the pack down. If you didn't like it, you can
fuck it.
kiss this. That's just the way that's the way it is. He's calling it the way it is. But I want to lay down the pack down real quick
Go
on
ahead.
David Balatari. He's been out for almost 2 years. He comes back and all of a sudden he's injured again. Motherfucker, what the fuck are you doing wrong?
And I don't mean it because this is debate time, man. We just get into debates, man. I honestly think Nate, you gotta kind of give him benefit of the doubt, man. And I was kind of harsh on him last week too. You got to give him benefit of the doubt. Well, his rehab was not perfect. He had a lot of setbacks with his rehab. He had a lot of setbacks, bro. Resurgery. He, and they tried to question it like, oh well, you don't want to play on. He's not going to go out
On
there
the
if he ain't
turf.
if he not 100%, bro. He's not. And you got to think about that too. Would you go out there and try to play if you ain't 100%?
Oh no, definitely I wouldn't. And I get what you're coming from, Vegas. I had to give him the benefit of the doubt, but at some point, I know that he had a few setbacks with his knee surgery.
Right.
But at some point, we're gonna question, hey, your ability to play. Are you healthy enough? If not,
Yeah.
then why get on the fucking field? You should have stayed out of the season. You shouldn't even fucking started the season. Just rehab until you feel that you are ready to fucking play
Right.
100% of the snaps.
Right. Right. And it makes sense, man.
I'm not gonna make excuses for Dave Balatari, but I say at some point I'm gonna question his ability to play, to come back. Can you perform? Or what the fuck is going on? You're not rehabbing your knee the right way. What are you
Right.
doing wrong?
Right. Right. And I don't know if that's on the doctors. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what keeps setting him back, man. It's like I don't know. He's not practicing, and he proves that he doesn't need practice. He can warm up during the game and be in mode. And when he is playing, he's the best in the league to me. You don't even have to worry about that side. And it's like now that Elton is down, we need him more than ever. We need him more than ever, man. Like it's fucked up, bro. Because the team is just so much different with him. They're night and day. They're night and day, and But my question is, what the fuck is up with Watson, bro? What the fuck is up with Watson?
You know what, Vegas? Oh, go ahead, Vegas. Go ahead. Finish what you had.
I don't. That's the biggest question mark. Like this motherfucker is 20 some fucking years old. 20 fucking years old. I was fucking damn near jumping over cars and doing all type of backflips and all. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is he doing that he's just having all this soft tissue issues? Is he skipping leg day? Like, motherfucker, stop skipping leg day. You know what I mean? Grow some tree trunks. What the fuck, man? And that's your pick, man. That's your pick.
I was gonna pass. You read my mind.
That's your man's. That's your man's.
You know what, Vegas? That's Big Nate's pick. Everybody knows. TR knows. KH, higher point of view knows. Everybody knows. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with Christian Watson. Same fucking hamstring injury that he cannot fucking get healthy. Over there in North Dakota, he was out there fucking flying, doing a bunch of crazy shit. He gets to the NFL, all of a sudden he's hurt. I don't get it.
Every fucking week is with something with him. And it was like the same thing with Lazard and shit. Like beat him fucking issues. Like, what the fuck did you do to even tweak it? It's like, bro, you're fucking too fast, one. You're too valuable, bro. And you taking up money. Bakhtiari, you taking up money. Watson, we gave you a nice contract that you held out of. So, and that's why I said, man, Dobbs is my number one, and not just because he's on the field, but I just think like I think he prepares. He looks at this shit a different way, bro. He looks at football a different way. He's more counted on, and you see him get back. But the human body is comprised of a lot of shit. Do you need a better nutrition? Do you need a better workout plan? What the fuck are you doing where you're not on the field when we need you? But it's putting microscopes on other people. Reed, motherfucker, you look
Malik,
awesome, bro.
Malik Heat or Wicks,
He,
your boy Montrezl Wicks, Vegas.
yeah, my boy Wicks, man. You know, don't don't think this shit guaranteed, Watson, bro. Especially with Goot. You know how Goot roll, bro. You know how he roll, man. He give you like I think honestly, like this is box, swan song, bro. Because if he can't be 100% next year, they're gonna move on, and that's a lot of fucking money. We can, and the Packers are, if not the best, to me, um, O line developing and drafting team in the fucking league, bro. They don't damn near lose a step with the O line and protecting their QBs, man. So I don't think that's a hard position to replace. Same thing with Watson. I don't think it's a hard position to replace, especially next year in the draft when we'll have a number one. We'll have the Jets number. We'll have two twos. If we don't make any moves by free agency, which I possibly think we will, possibly, but Watson, bro, you gotta do your due diligence, man. Get your motherfucking ass. I'm trying to give you guys benefit of the doubt because it is the beginning of the season. But when it's crunch time in the middle of this season, bro, and this team finally gets their wheels and know their identity, because we're still learning our identity, but I think we're not that far off to knowing it, and you got to be a part of this success, man. We're not going to be successful without y'all, and I hope Jair is cool, back situation. Don't know if he did it in practice or whatnot. Didn't hear nothing after the game Sunday, but
I think it must have been during practice of Vegas.
okay. Yeah. And if it is, man, some need to be done, like, but that's just the name. You could fucking hurt yourself doing anything. So I ain't telling them to go out there and half-ass anything either, just to be on the field Sunday. But we need these guys, man. We need these players, bro. We need them, man. Y'all pivotal.
You know what? I just hope that Christian Watson's legacy is not defined by that fucking hamstring injury where he's going to be a bust by the Green Bay Packers. We picked him up because he's good and we can see he can reach his potential. But if he doesn't fucking nurse that injury where he can come back, look what happened last year. It kept him out a few games last year with the same fucking injury. I don't know if you guys remember Greg Oden from the Trailblazers. He played for the Ohio State Buckeyes. He never started a fucking game. I think he only played once and retired because his fucking kneecaps were fucking beat up. So they fucking wasted a lot of a draft pick, and I gave him a lot of money. He never played a fucking game with the Trailblazers, and he retired.
You're right about that, man. And it's like I said, that's a lot of money we paying motherfuckers. And that's just the name of the game, bro. The name of the game is health, bro, and being available and being there to contribute. We built the roster around you. If we didn't feel like you couldn't contribute, your ass would have been gone. So yeah, what Patrice say? I want to know why they didn't play Emmanuel Wilson enough last week, because to me, he's way better than AJ Dillon, in my opinion, point blank.
Well, he only had like one touch, like two touches,
like
one touch. That was it.
Right. And depending on what Jones Will Jones do this if he's able to play? I mean, it's still they still might limit his touches. But fuck, man. I mean, I hate to see a team not being 100% and not being able to contribute, and team people beating us when we ain't 100%. Because I
I
guarantee
mean,
if Aaron Jones played last week 2-0, you
oh, it
know,
would have been a whole different ballgame, Vegas.
right?
And like you said right now, not being 100% early in the fucking season. It's only barely week 3. And we already got a bunch of fucking injuries, but sometimes they say better get it off the way now
Yeah,
than when we're fucking trying to make a run.
right. And I forgot what week is our actual bye. Let me
Well, we
see.
got the Raiders next week, so we got 2 games back to back.
I forgot
We
when
only
they're
got a
on.
after tomorrow, we only got a 4-day stretch before the Thursday night game versus the Raiders.
Let me see. What's our bye week this season? Our bye week is week 6, so we got an early one again.
Ooh.
I mean, maybe it helps us. I don't know, but we got an early bye week, and maybe we had a late one. Didn't we have a late one last year or some shit?
No, last year we had it after that London game, I believe, at week 3 or week 4.
Did we have it super early?
Yeah, and then they're trying to say, well, having a fucking early week bite, I will fucking fucked it all up for the team. But
Right.
I don't think it should matter. I mean, whether you have it later or it doesn't matter. It's just it depends on the team focus
Right.
out there in the field. It depends how you
Yeah.
focus while you training. It's not. It doesn't really. I don't think it does matter. But for some people, it might. It's just the longest the
Right.
team is focused, that's what counts.
Right. And yeah, man, I just feel like that bye week situation is definitely something that contributes to a team success too. Staying hot. Not losing momentum. And but we'll see, man. We will see. Week 6. So we got this week was 3. New Orleans. We got the
The
Lions,
Raiders, the Raiders
and
on
we got
Thursday.
yeah, and then we got the. So I think we going by. We're going by after. Let me see.
The
We going
Lions, I think.
yeah on the after the Lions. So let's see here. Let's see. So we got Saints, Raiders. That shit came fast. Raiders next
Yeah.
week. Wow, it's gonna be cracking out here. um, then the Vikings. So wait, Raiders. That's 2, 4. That's 20 days. So our wait. Oh, I'm looking at this wrong. No, I'm looking at this wrong. Sorry about that. So yeah, Lions, Raiders, Broncos. And then 1, 2. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So after the Raiders game, we want to buy? Or no,
Oh,
because Raiders is Monday night, right?
that'll be week 4. And that's on Thursday.
So we come off the bye and play the Broncos. Yeah, we come off the bye and play the Broncos. So after the Raiders game, we go on the bye week.
Is that in Denver, that game, or that's in
Yeah, that's in
Columbus?
Denver. It's in Denver. So we're going to fly back from out here and then fly back to Denver. Winnable game. Raiders winnable. Lions. So next 2 games, man, an opportunity to go 2-0 in the division, beating the Lions. That'll be perfect. Oh man, then the fucking schedule look good after that, bro. I mean, Raiders, Broncos, Vikings, Rams. Rams look a lot better. Don't look great to me, but they look a lot better. Steelers, winnable. Chargers. We'll see
Oh, the
what
Steelers are
the
fucked.
yeah
Steelers are
we'll
fucked.
yeah we'll see what the damn. It's a lot of morning games. Vikings, Rams, Steelers, and Chargers are all morning games. So noon games. Lions, Thanksgiving, Chiefs, December. So December we got Chiefs, Giants, Buccaneers, Panthers, Vikings, and Bears in January. So that's a nice stretch, man. We a a lot of winnable games, man. A lot of winnable fucking games, bro. And it's just comes down to us and what we do and how we prepare and like you said, avoiding season-ending injuries. That's one thing I can say. At least Bakhtiari ain't out for the season. At least Watson ain't out for the season. But I think it's just them not wanting to go out there and fucking um you know play half-ass or play um where they not 100%.
Well, that's a good thing. Like you said, we don't got no ending season, in any season injuries. We have seen some of those in the league for the last few weeks.
Mhm.
Chubbs from the Cleveland Browns ending fucking. I think he torn his ACL. So that's a good thing that we don't got those type of injuries. That can hurt the Green Bay Packers team.
Right.
But I think that we got a lot of good talent out there, a lot of hungry young players that they want to go out there and prove themselves. When Travis Wicks, your boy, he proved himself last week on that catch for a touchdown.
Right. Yeah, man.
Okay, it seems like Vegas. I don't know if Vegas phone died or not, but hopefully he can come back. But yeah, man, we got the Saints this week, and let's hope that the Green Bay Packers, they don't play the same way they played last week. And I think we're going to see a different team coming on tomorrow, especially because we got a home game. So I think that the Green Bay Packers would do just right, especially in front of their crowd. First game of the season, so I know the crowd is excited to have the Green Bay Packers back in Titletown, in Green Bay. So I'm excited to see the crowd go nuts. But at the same time, these teams, they need to fucking stop fucking making way too many mistakes. But it starts with the coaches as well. It starts with Matt LaFleur. He needs to fucking put up a better game plan for the fucking offense. He cannot continue to be fucking soft. He needs to be aggressive. Here when he came into the fucking league, Matt LaFleur, the first 3 years, the first 3 years, he took the Green Bay Packers to the playoffs. Even though we were not able to get over that hump, he still took the Green Bay Packers to the playoffs on year 1, year 2, year 3. He passed George Seifert for most wins. So why can't fucking Matt LaFleur do the same thing and stick to what it works? Don't try to fucking change it up. If it's not working, go back to what it works. That's just my philosophy, my opinion. Maybe some of you guys might have a different philosophy, a different opinion of what I'm trying to say right now. But like we have said earlier today, Joe Barry needs to go. He overwalked him. He stayed. Joe Barry in Green Bay is not working. We need to bring change in Green Bay. We need a new coordinator that can turn these fucking defense into a top 5, top 10. I don't care. But defenses work. Defense win championship. Defense win games. And that's true. But in order for you to do that, the offense had to be clicking too. They had to put up points. You cannot leave points you can't leave points out there. You have to be able to capitalize when your defense are taking the ball away from the opposition. You have to capitalize in order for you to be able to win games. So let us know what you guys think. I don't know what I don't know what happened to Vegas. I think his phone might have died because I know he said he was at 60 something percent. I don't even know how much percentage I got. but I got 56. Let me see. Let me look at the chat real quick. See what's going on. Um, okay. We got Detroit on a third. I think Patrice Gober, I think that's Detroit for Thanksgiving in November. That's the game that we play. But next Thursday we got the Raiders, where the Packers travel to Las Vegas. I was supposed to go on that. I was supposed to go on that game, but I got other stuff that I need to do. So I have plans of going to go chill with Packer fan in Vegas and his family and hit the bar right there and get some food and have a few drinks and whatnot. But things came up, so it is what it is. Maybe next year we can travel. I can travel to Green Bay. That's been in the bucket list for a long time. So, what you guys think about tomorrow's game? Do you think that the Green Bay Packer will put the smackdown on these fucking New Orleans Saints? I'm not even worried about fucking Derek Carr. Derek Carr got run out of fucking Vegas, so I'm not even worried about that punk. I think that the Green Bay Packers will do just right to win that game as long as they stay focused, as long as they go out there and take care of business. The New Orleans Saints, I'm not worried about them. What up, Vegas? Welcome back to the Nate show. What up, dude?
Yeah, my bad. I had to set some shit straight and yeah, I had to back out for a second.
Yeah, for sure. No worries, bro. No worries.
Motherfuckers kind of pissing me off right now. With their little punk ass comments and shit, you know. Anyway, but we gonna keep this shit going. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna let the haters distract us and a motherfucker wonder why we chose to get away from all that bitch shit, all that drama and shit. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I don't deal with that bitch shit, bro. This shit about football. We talking about football. Fuck these fucking players. I'm about this organization. Fuck these players. Don't let these players get under your skin. You know, they'll move on in a heartbeat. They'll move on doing their own thing. You know what I mean? I'm about this organization, bro. And I tell the truth. Can't get mad at what the fuck I be talking about. Let me fix this shit, son. Yeah, sorry about that.
You know what? I'm gonna put it like this: if motherfuckers want to come to our podcast, and they want to run their mouth, then why don't you fucking have the balls to come into our podcast and do it in front of us? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Don't
You
be a
ain't got to,
fucking
yeah.
coward. Don't run
Motherfucker got my
like a
number.
coward with
That's
your
what I'm,
tail in between your fucking legs.
yeah, motherfucker got my number, man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm from a different, like I said, I'm cut from a different cloth, bro. We don't play like that, bro. We don't disrespect people unless we want to deal with the consequences that come with that, you know? So, but this ain't about these people out here who trying to, you know, throw thorns in what we doing, Nate. This game about the Saints, man. Pretty much, man. I'm not guaranteeing anything. I have faith we will win. I didn't do a prediction video. I kind of like to give my predictions when we do the podcast. Again, in Green Bay, a lot of people questionable. I think Aaron Jones will actually play tomorrow. I have faith he'll play. Watson, not so much. But I know I've seen Aaron, you know, put things on his back. And, you know, he probably didn't go as hard. I know he returned to one practice Thursday, if I ain't mistaken. So, you know, should be a very winnable game. Again, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of fucking offense. I'm not. It's not Sean Payton offense. This is not Drew Brees. It's a motherfucking Derek Carr. And you know, they had Jamal Williams and shit, you know, but he's hurt. So but I'm gonna go Packers. I'm gonna go high this time. Man, that's a fucking bad defense. That's a good ass defense. I don't think it take enough. It don't take a lot to beat them. I'm gonna go 27-20. I'm gonna say we beat them by a touchdown.
That's a good prediction, Vegas. I don't know for some of you guys that watched my prediction video earlier today. I picked the Green Bay Packers to win 31-24.
Mm, 31-24. If y'all ain't seen it, please go watch it on Nate's video. Nate always hitting with them bangers, man. Yeah, 31, man, is more than a lot of points, man, that we can score. What the fuck
And
happened to our offense last week? Just got fucking derailed. And I'm gonna say it was Jordan's fault, bro. It was Jordan's fault. He had a man running wide open, and you can't miss plays like that.
you
Because
know what?
when you miss those plays, you see what the outcome is, Nate. A loss,
Yeah.
you know. So don't leave no points on the board. Matt LaFleur, get your panties out your ass, get your thong out your ass, and have faith.
And you know what? I mean, it's a home game. First game of the season for the Green Bay
Yeah.
Packers. The crowd is going to be going nuts to see the Green Bay Packers back in Green Bay. I think the Green Bay Packers can put up that many points. I'm not worried about Derek Carr, like I said earlier today, a few minutes ago. That's why Derek Carr got ran out of fucking Las Vegas. For him to go to New Orleans, like, oh yeah, just another typical fucking quarterback.
Right. Hell yeah, they ran his ass up out of here. So I mean, I guess I got more than enough faith that Jordan can keep them 3 touchdowns going, bro. Like you putting points up, bro. And like I said, we are the best red zone team. As much in the fucking preseason. Oh, Jordan is he 2 for 4, 0 for 2 in the red zone. Even our defense has been great in the red zone. You know what I mean? So, you know, there's no reason we shouldn't win tomorrow. You know, like I say, you said it's at home. The crowd gonna be going fucking crazy. You know, it's gonna be decent weather. It shouldn't be cold. You know what I mean? His first home game, though. You know, you're home. You prepare better at home. You know, so hopefully we do be able to see some of those players, even if it's marginal. You know, even if it's plays here and there. You know, a pitch count and shit like that. You know, but we gotta win this game tomorrow. We gotta win. I forgot who Detroit is playing tomorrow. Let's look at the NFC North and see what else. Who else? I know the Bears got the Chiefs, but we not worried about the Bears. Only motherfuckers we thinking about. I ain't saying I'm worried about the Lions. We just think about the Lions, and we definitely not worried about the
To be honest, Vegas, this division, I think the Green Bay Packers can win the division. Look at the Minnesota fucking Vikings. Those fuckers, they're upside down right now. That organization is upside down.
So Falcons got the Lions tomorrow.
Ooh.
Falcons,
Ooh.
yep.
Okay, you think that the Lions can fucking pull an upset?
I think Atlanta could beat them, bro. I think Atlanta could with that rushing attack, bro. With that rushing attack, and I said that before we played them. You know, Atlanta is known for rushing.
Yeah,
and even a fucking quarterback got some plays off. You know, he got some plays off, man. 200 some yards on the fucking ground. Fucking Joe Barry, motherfucker.
Fire him. Fire that fucking Pop-Tart. Fire him.
Yeah, so motherfucker, give me a reason and give us a reason and not say fire your motherfucking ass tomorrow, please.
I just wish the Green Bay Packer fans had a say so. Hey, if we say fire him, that motherfucker better be packing his bags right now. We speak. By the way, man. Anybody who's in the comments, they want to fucking pitch in for some more beer, go for it.
Go ahead, man. Cash App Nate. Big Nate. $ Big Nate Cash App.
All the English Mickeys, all comes from Milwaukee, baby.
Right. So I'm going to you want to you gonna be up to you want to stream that shit again or just watch it and fuck it, you know?
Well, tomorrow. What you got in mind, Vegas?
I mean, same thing like last Sunday. Just fucking watch the shit together. I mean, we don't have to.
It don't matter. It's up to you. Just tell me. It's all good.
Yeah, we can StreamYard it. This bounce back in, get the reactions out of everybody. I mean, I kind of don't like. I like doing it, and I don't because certain people be on different time. Like they should be faster than ours, and ours be
I know
faster
that's
than
the thing that
theirs, and
sucks.
yours faster than mine. And you're like, oh, and now you're like, fuck, you know. So
I know.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
But just let me know in the morning. Just send me a text or
I will,
whatever.
man. But you know, another great week. Um, episode 4, you know, down. Um, episode 5 next week, man. Y'all know. Be looking out. Turn your notifications on if you ain't got your notifications on. And you know, like I said, appreciate all y'all, man, supporting us and coming through and watching us on y'all Saturdays, man. You know, preaching victory tomorrow. Go Pack Go. Um, anything you want to say, Nate?
Well, make sure you guys, subscribe to Titletown G or to Packer Fan in Vegas because that's how we're doing it right now. To subscribe to Packer Fan in Vegas channel. Subscribe to Packer Fans with Swagger. I got that segment. He ain't swagging.
Yes,
it's already out there. Season 2,
yes.
week 2 is already out there. And don't forget to subscribe to TR Packer Fan. No, not Packer Fan. Packer Fan in Vegas. KSTB and Higher Point of View as well.
Please, please, please. You know, I'm just gonna, like I said, round off with this, man. I mean, this the last time, you know, I'm gonna acknowledge any kind of negative things coming from motherfuckers we know and shit like that, and kind of throwing us off with, you know, our usual program when we come on here, man. We like I said, we critical of the team, we critical of the players. Like I said, it don't mean nothing to me what Nate's views and opinions are, and that's what we willing to do. That's what we're supposed to do. You know, I wouldn't even if he was censored and yes, Vegas and I couldn't do this shit with him. I couldn't because it just won't feel right. You know, but when we want the best for the team, we point out the flaws and we try to, you know, whether, you know, like I said, ain't no Packers players getting up in the morning worrying about what Vegas say. He not, you know, but I can get up and watch what that player do and talk about it. And if I don't like it, that's my opinion. Nate don't like it, that's his opinion. If I like it, Nate don't like it, that's our opinions. So keep that shit away from here, man. We all positivity in here. Only motherfuckers that should be coming against us is other people that ain't fans of us. You know, I should be hearing that shit from, but it seemed like more Packers more Packers fans go at each other's throats harder than other people. You know what I mean? Like, that don't even make sense to me. That don't even make sense to me, man. It don't. Like, Packers fans, we should be united, but we should also be divided on opinions too. You know, what you think and what I think, you know, because what you might say might be a good take and what I might say might be a good take. And that's how it should be, man. We shouldn't always have to agree. Fuck all that agreeing all the motherfucking time. You know what I mean? But if you want good for this team, if you want success, you want Lombardis, you want shit like that to go on, you can't keep putting up with this bullshit. And you can't keep giving motherfuckers passes. You can't, because that's all y'all do. Y'all make excuses for people. You know what I mean? You make excuse why we should put up with this motherfucker and put up with that motherfucker because of what they did. Like, I keep telling y'all, man, that Super Bowl trophy is so long ago. That bitch got cobwebs on it.
Yeah.
That bitch dusty. You know what I mean? So we need more. So let's be critical. Let's be respectful too. You know what I mean? And let's you know, let's get back to where the fuck we need to be, man. Which is champs. Motherfucking champs, man.
Yep. So, that's what's up.
Right. So another week down, man. Another week down, man. Real motherfucking G's, man. Real Titletown G's. We out this bitch, man. We catch y'all tomorrow. For the victory, man. We need that victory, man. Get back up 2-1, man.
Sunday victory.
So I'll holler at you later, Nate, man. Have a good night.
Show,
Y'all
Vegas.
be safe. No drinking and driving. Get you a motherfucking Uber. Get you a motherfucking Lyft. Chill out.
Or just walk home.